Let me show you how to properly clean a carburetor on any small engine, maybe a trimmer, blower or chainsaw. So if your engine doesn't want to start, the most common problems is either you have old fuel or your carburetor simply is dirty. If your fuel is good, then let's simply clean out the carburetor. To take it apart, so I'll simply take off the cover for it. Okay, and then as you see we have our air filter that we want to remove. And then on my unit over here I have two screws that I want to unscrew. Okay, so you see the air cover goes off. Then you'll want to remove the fuel lines from your carburetor. So I'm basically pressing this clip together and simply wiggling it off. On this one I do not have a clip even, so and off it comes. And this is what the carburetor itself looks like. So you see, for example, we have 4 screws here that we are simply going to unscrew. Also, let's remove the screws here. As you see, to get access to this screw, I probably have to take this adjuster and screw it out also probably a bit. And only then I can get access to this screw. And to take it apart further, as you see in the middle we have gaskets, so one here, one here. So I guess we simply use a bit of force to wiggle it off. Okay, so you see it comes off. So this is quite old, so it simply was a bit stuck. Then we probably need to get rid of this gasket very carefully. Obviously we do not want to damage it because we want to replace it. Okay, and this is what it looks like inside. In my case, this membrane also appears that it has lost pretty much all its properties due to the very old age of it. So it's definitely not as it should be, and also should be replaced if you can find where to purchase one. As you see, we have one tiny screw here that holds all this mechanism together. So let's also take it apart. I see this spring kind of pops up, so I'm going to hold it so it doesn't go anywhere. Okay. So this is our needle here. Going to rest it. And this next layer also simply comes off. So if you use a bit of force, actually quite a lot of force I had to use, so I simply prayed apart and it eventually popped off. So this is what it looks like inside. And also let's try to get rid of the gasket here once more. And this is what it looks like after removing the final gasket. As you see, on this unit we have a tiny screen here. Usually the screen gets incredibly dirty, essentially clogs up, and we simply need to get rid of whatever on the screen. that usually also simply blocks up the whole carburetor. But in my case, I definitely also need to order this membrane and also a new gasket. When I look at the condition of this membrane here, it definitely has lost pretty much all of its properties. And that's why probably also I'm having huge problems basically with my trimmer. So it simply doesn't function anymore as it should. So you can definitely, quite easily find replacements for this and order. They're also like mega cheap. And same for this gasket as well. If you inspect condition, so you see, yeah, like very old and definitely needs changing. And next we have to clean all the nozzles and jets on the carburetor. So I see, for example, on this part over here, so right in this middle, that kind of like brass thing. I see also in the middle, so this basically, so for me it was completely clogged. What I did, I simply took like a piece of wire. I see like incredibly thin. So I see just like piece of wire. I took like one small strand for it. So again, it has to be extremely tiny. And then we simply shove inside it here. So again, it has to be very tiny. So you see it goes all the way in and we want to simply brush it out. As you see, on the other end, it comes out. So this was completely clogged for me. So I simply took this and I simply unclogged it with this like tiny wire. So you simply insert inside here and simply get everything off. So it actually flows through. So you see, I can actually now see through and it's now completely clear. And we want to do it on all the other parts as well, where the fuel flows through. So first, again, make sure this filter is completely clean. So you see, it's good for me. That's not a problem for me. But again, on most of these, it's usually very clogged. So you simply like scrape gently off all the gunk from here. And again, check these nozzles if they're completely clean. Full fuel delivery. If you see basically blocked, again, take like a tiny wire and simply unplug. So push inside. You obviously have to maybe get something longer a bit. But yeah, you push inside and simply get rid of all the junk here first. And next you have to get a carburetor cleaner spray. So it can be purchased in pretty much any shop. Also, for example, if you do not have one or can't get, probably brake cleaner also will do the same job. It's a bit more harsh than the carb cleaner, but it will clean really the same. So what I'll do, I will simply spray out all the jets with it. And also you can even like spray down and even soak it maybe for literally maybe like 20 minutes. So for all the grime to dissolve. So you see, I simply basically spray in all the nozzles here on my carb. Again, and I also want to basically cover it to dissolve all the junk. So again, over here, for example, in this one, we just literally spray inside and let it dissolve. On this filter as well. So again, this filter is very important. Make sure to spray it clean and make sure all the gunk dissolves. And also on this one as well. So again, in that center nozzle, we're going to spray inside. Okay, from other side, and see simply where else you might need. So you see, for example, on this side I have a bit of gunk here that I want to get rid of, and simply, yeah. Also, you can literally just spray it down and let it soak for maybe like 10 minutes as well. Also, make sure this tiny part also is completely clean, as it's also a very important part. So basically with this pointy tip over here, make sure it's completely clean and in good condition. Okay, and let's put it all back together. And again, I highly suggest to purchase like a new gasket and also new membrane for your carburetor, as obviously with time they simply wear out and also won't provide a good seal or good performance, especially this membrane part. Okay. And this mechanism here, so this needle simply slots inside here, like this. So it's kind of fiddly to put it back together So let's place it inside. Okay, drop it inside here. Simply take your finger and kinda push on it. So see, it's kind of pushed inside. Take the tiny screw and screw it in here. Okay, so see, if you release, this is what it should look like. And next our membrane. And then this cap. Then the primer. And finally, let's screw it all together. Then this one. And then finally also screw in your adjuster screw to pretty much what it was. You can also adjust it later if needed. Also, when assembling it back, do not mix up your fuel hoses, so put the correct hose on the correct basically attachment. Okay, good luck.